would say I never put work in these streets. I wish it would. I wish it would say I never go around with that heat. I wish it would say I never rep my city. My city.
We're here today with Mr. Meemug. He's the author of the book Tattoo Tears. Meemug, how you doing?
What's going on, y'all?
Mr. Meemug, this is your second trip to Mississippi. You were first here in February and now here in April as we're starting our Hip Hop and Books events during the spring and going into the summer. Why don't you tell our listeners a little bit about yourself?
Man, I'm from Fort Worth, Texas, you know what I'm saying? I wrote this book right here straight from the cell, Tattoo Tears, did everything in the pen, and got back out in November 14, 2008. I ain't been out 2 years yet, and you know I'm pushing it. We got Cyrus Webb behind me. We came, me and Jermaine Dumache came in February, which was a good thing for the middle schools, peoples, and everything like that. And you know, I just give a big shout out to Mississippi as a whole for being so literal and reading and everything. You know, I never seen a state that like books like this. And last night, you know, I had a wonderful time at the locker room. It was real nice. Everybody came out and you know just show love. And you know, it ain't really about me. That's why I can't really just talk about myself, because it's all about my purpose.
All right. Well, you mentioned your purpose. You spent some time at a People's Middle School, which you mentioned there in Jackson. Your first visit, you also went to Morrison Academic Center. Mm-hmm. What does it feel like this time around, Meemug, where the kids looked at you, they knew who you were, had read the book, mm-hmm. and were able to communicate with you about the book? What does that feel like?
It's really you can't even put it in words, because you know they start idolizing you, and you have to live up to a certain role as a role model, and it feel good. It feel good. It feel like the work is getting done. But you know, like we talked about yesterday, when we leave the school, you know they left with nothing but to go back to what they used to, and that's the big thing. You know, it feels good at that moment and everything, but we got to make some kind of stain to where when we leave, it'll still stick on.
Right. Now, so Meemug, at the end of the day, what do you hope people take away from your book, Tattoo Tears?
Man, at the end of the day, what I hope people take from my book is, man, that everybody is an individual, and God looks at everybody as an individual, and you know, God give us our own free will, and I believe if we go against our own free will, that we're sinning against Him, because He already gave that to us, and plus He already knows what we're going to do. You know what I'm saying? So if you do anything other than what you were going to do, you're being fake about something, and I feel like that's a sin. So I'm just trying to give awareness to the church, to everybody, you know, about all this religious stuff, and you know, really finding your purpose, not what somebody else says you're supposed to do, but what you really have to do in this life, and that's what I hope they get out of it.
I wish it would say I never go around with that heat. I wish it would say I never rep my city. My city.
I'm from a pretty little city, but a street full of savages. City where they can take a plea and turn their family in. Streets against need management. But I'd rather die than to live a life of embarrassment. I lead the clown shit to the circus. Cop a couple wings, 3 pieces like churches. Okay, we working with massive white, red and white diamonds flashing like hazard lights. Griselda Blanco, but in place of order. 50 packs a week, but 60 is our quota. You could get a quarter, but that ain't